Hi everyone. I didn't think I was going to do another video today, but some news has been coming up, and I feel like I need to share them with you. I'm going to and I've got I got a few shout outs I wanted to give out, which I will do at the end of this video. So the first bit of news is Microsoft congratulated Sony on the launch of the PlayStation 4, which I thought was very gracious and and had a lot of character to that action. It was a gracious move by Microsoft, so major props to Microsoft for being a good sport and congratulating their competitor on the launch of the PlayStation 4 system. I never saw this from Sega during the 16-bit era console war, so this is a very mature move by Microsoft. So yeah, great sports over there. You don't really see that from a lot of their fans, but to see it from Microsoft itself was really nice. Um, and considering the fact that Sony had trashed them at E3, Microsoft didn't have to be gracious, but they were anyway. So major props to Microsoft once again. Now it is time to get into some very, very, very bad news regarding the PlayStation 4. 40 to 50% of Amazon users have been giving one-star reviews for it because of technical issues, and it's now it's hard to tell whether or not the situation is as bad as it looks, because people who have issues are more likely to complain, to say something and leave comments, than people who aren't having any issues because they're probably playing the system. But that is a large number of people who are having issues with the console, and it's scary. And it's not just that, but both Stone Fox Media and Broken Games HD have had moments where the fans in the console got really loud. And there's talks about the red line of death, the blue line of death. Now the red line of death turned out to simply mean that it's not that your console's dead, it's just overheating. And the blue line means that your console is trying to connect, but it's not making a connection, but it's in the process of connecting. And when it turns white, when the line turns white, then your console has connected. But hearing all this, it just sounds like the red ring of death all over again. And and this is the thing that concerns me, and what worries me about this whole thing is that when Microsoft got away with red rings for 4 to 5 years, remember the 360 came out in 2005. The Slim, which finally fixed this issue, didn't come out until 2010. E3 2010, mid 2010. Xbox's red ringed for half a decade before this issue was finally resolved. And Microsoft got away with it because they were successful in every other avenue, especially with the market share. And what concerns me is that told Sony, that told everybody, that you can get away, not only get away with selling a broken product, but that you will be rewarded for it. And that's what I'm afraid might be happening here. I hope not, and I hope that Sony that this issue gets resolved as quickly as possible, because I think it's possible that it still can. Sony has discontinued sales from Amazon for this reason, so hopefully they'll be able to fix this issue. But I don't know, man. It's discouraging. Hopefully the Xbox One will not have these issues. But I'm not going to hold my breath. This is why I waited. This is one of the reasons why I waited. I'm waiting a year before I decide which console I want to get. And right now, from what I'm hearing, there's too many horror stories on the PS4. The reason why I chose PlayStation 3 over 360 initially was because I was scared off by the red ring stories. And now blue lines? Is this going to be the standard for consoles from now on? Or do I have to quit gaming altogether, or do we have to have another video game crash? Man, it's like I said, it's still too soon to say for sure because, like I said, people who are who have problems are more likely to say something than people who don't. And there are a lot of people still who have not had issues, any issues, with the PlayStation 4. So that is, excuse me, I got to move this arrow to make sure that my computer does not turn into a black screen on me. You know, my screensaver doesn't kick in. But man, I don't know. And there's I was gonna say something else too. Yeah, but freezes and overheating and HDMI issues with the ports. Man, and even IGN and Kotaku had this issue, but at least Kotaku was able to fix theirs. They used a pin or something to fix the HDMI port, but man, I mean, this is freaking terrifying. I don't want to quit gaming. I want to get a new console, but right now the PlayStation 4 is creeping me out a bit. So if anybody is out there has a PlayStation 4, just please let me know how it works for you. Tell me how it works. I want to hear from you. I really do, because honestly, I like the philosophy of the PlayStation 4 console better than the philosophy of the Xbox One. And it's not really that I think it's better. I just prefer it because I'd rather have a gaming console than an all-in-one entertainment device. That's just my personal preference. However, like I said, the games on the exclusives on the Xbox One do look more appealing. But we just got an announcement for the next Uncharted, so who knows? But so I know that eventually the PlayStation 4 is going to get better games. But again, I really don't want to quit gaming. I want to be a part of this community. I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs. I'm looking forward to the next Uncharted. To Titanfall even though it's probably going to be too hard for me. So who knows? Maybe the Xbox One will not have these issues, and maybe Sony can fix it. But 40% to 50% of Amazon users, that's a high number. They can't all be trolls. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of trolls there, but man, please don't do this to me. So yeah, that's, again, I'm waiting a year to see which console I want, and I'm just scared right now. But like I said, not everyone is having this issue. There are plenty of users that their consoles are fine, but will it last? I don't know. Only time will tell. I mean, some people's consoles work fine, and then all of a sudden their fans started getting loud. So who knows? Anyways, that's all I got to say on the PlayStation 4 issue. Man. Finally, I want to give more shout-outs. I gave a shout-out to Super Jump Reviews in my earlier video. And now it is time for me to give shout-outs to some of my friends on the Facebook page. I want to give a shout-out to first of all, to Damien A. Dimok or Dimok. I actually never heard his last name spoken out loud, so I'll just call him Damien. He knows who he is. He's been watching and commenting on my videos, and he gave me the webcam, so major props to him for that. Major shout-out goes out to him. I also want to give a shout-out to Don Salami for watching and commenting on my videos and everything. And I know I'm forgetting some more people, but I got one more person I want to thank, and that is Lori Liberty. Thank you all of you, and anyone else that I forgot to mention here. Thank you all for watching these videos and commenting on them. Please continue to enjoy them and all of that. And once again, Super Jump Reviews, obviously. Check out his channel. I really should provide a link in the description. I'll do that in this video and put one in my other video as well. Anyways, that's all I got to say for right now. Like I said, fingers crossed. Man. Xbox One, please don't have this issue. Please. Please. Alright, that's it for my video, and I will see you next time.